This is why I don't like anybody touching my shit. We bring this truck in to get the oil changed, and look at this. Greasy handprints, dents in the... I mean, doesn't anybody ever do anything right anymore? You can actually see it in the corner there. It's just crazy. I mean, this is how you do your job. Oh my God. This is why I usually work on my shit myself. But no, it's kind of hard to do that when you're living on the road now. Unbelievable. Well, it's been one of them days. I'm telling you. I usually service all my own stuff and do all the work on everything that I have. But this new truck, I wanted it to go into the GMC dealers so that, you know, there was no bullshit basically, because it's a lot of money and it's going to get a lot of miles, and I don't want no issues with them saying I didn't service it right or do something. But every time I go someplace to get something worked on, there's always an issue. I mean, today, dropped the truck off, got an appointment. Appointment means nothing in this world anymore. That means you still sit there for an hour or two. With an appointment, you don't have to sit for 3 hours, I guess. But, you know, finally get it done, come out and tell me that it's all ready to go. I walk over to it, and I walk around everything when I have somebody work on it, just to make sure nothing's been missed or anything like that. And I see grease all over this thing. So the first thing I do is walk up to the grease by the front of the hood on the driver's side, and you can see fingerprints and you can see dents in my brand new truck. I mean, first of all, whoever was working on this truck must know that they did that. And people today have no integrity at all, because we all screw up, but the real man takes responsibility for his screw ups. So you think the guy would have went and told his boss that he messed up? Because I can understand that. And it's a lot easier for me to handle that. But no, I have to find it on my own. And then, of course, the service guy is like, well, thank God there was grease there, because you probably wouldn't have noticed till you got home. Yeah, that's probably true, but for normal people, but not me. I walk around and check everything because that's just who I am. But, and then he's apologizing, and, you know, his first thing out of it, well, you can't get good help. Well, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's your responsibility. I mean, anything those people do in that shop falls back on whoever's running that shop. I mean, and if you hire crappy people, then it's on you. I mean, I ran a motorcycle business for 25 years. When my guys screwed up, I screwed up. It just, man, it just irks you. You get a brand new truck, you drive 7,500 miles across the country, pulling 20,000 pounds, and bad weather, and nothing happens to it, and you're proud of everything that you accomplished, and you drop it off for the oil change to do the service, and your car or your vehicle is full of dents. I mean, yeah, you can tell that I'm upset, but they're going to have a dentless repair guy meet me tomorrow, but I've popped dents out on motorcycle tanks and cars my whole life, and this is beyond that. This is creased, and this is not going to look, it's not going to be the way it was. So that's going to be an argument. And I still need to go wash this whole truck, walk around the whole thing, and make sure that something else isn't wrong. Plus, then you're sitting here going, did they put the oil in it? Did they tighten the oil plug? Did they do everything they were supposed to do? Because now I'm worried that I'm going to jump back on the road here next week and have to worry about this truck breaking down on the side of the road because somebody didn't do the job right. So, but this is the good, the bad, and the ugly when you do this kind of stuff. So that's my rant, or rave, or whatever you want to call it. But you all know that I'm upset, and you probably would be too. But it just sucks that we can't get any quality work done anywhere ever anymore. I mean, it's just sad that this is what life has become. You know, it is what it is. But on a good note, I found somebody to build me a generator tray today. Just went to a welder, is going to build me one up that's the size of the generator that will go on the back of the RV and hopefully not break this time. So, you know, according to these guys, they know what they're doing. They seem to look like they know what they're doing, and They're going to get me a quote on it today, and if it's not some god-awful price, I'm going to let them build that, and then I'm going to put the generator back on there before we leave and see if it stays where I want it, because I definitely want that generator on the back of that RV. And I know a lot of people, I've heard so many things about this, that why would you not want that where it's supposed to go on a big expensive fifth wheel like that? Well, first of all, I don't want that generator running underneath my head where I'm sleeping if I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I need to run it for some reason. I don't want it in that compartment that is, you know, supposedly vented a little bit. I don't see any venting that would, you know, I've had that situation before, and it just gets super hot in there, and I feel safer with that thing on the back, you know, nothing obstructing it, out in the air where it can breathe freely, on the opposite end of the RV where it's not where we're sleeping. And even if we were in there running the air conditioner and had to run that generator, we wouldn't hear that thing at all. Plus, it's easy for me to gas it up. I have a quick release for the propane if I needed to run propane. It's 2 feet away from my plug-in cord, so I pop the cord out, plug it in. It has a push button start. I can just start it inside the RV. I mean, it's awesome. So, and it's a $2,000 generator compared to a $6,000 or $7,000 Owen, because, you know, they used to cost $35,000, but now our inflation in this world has doubled everything. So I'm hoping it works out. So if this guy gets it done, we'll get some pictures, we'll get that hooked up, and we'll do some videos on that, and maybe that will be the, well, let's put it this way, maybe it'll turn out the way I'm hoping it turned out, because the first experience was not that great of an experience. So, but I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Just be honest. That's all I want. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, folks.